Right, so 3 months ago I got serious about self-producing my first feature-length documentary, and the thought occurred to me, why don't I actually bring you guys along behind the scenes and show you how I do it. So on this channel, I want to show you the tools, techniques, and strategies that independent filmmakers, independent documentary filmmakers like me and my colleagues use in order to get their films off the ground and onto the screen, so that hopefully you can benefit from that advice and apply it to your own films yourself. Hey guys, Bud here. Welcome back to the channel. It's been 7 years since my last video, which was 2016 when I was applying for a Fulbright. I uploaded 2 videos. One was a short documentary that I shot on my iPhone and an accompanying tutorial that showed you how I did it. I love the BTS format of tutorials and documentaries, and I like to see the finished product and then also see the behind the scenes on that documentary. I love that format. I think it's the closest thing that an online audience can get to the gold standard of actually being on set and learning from the process. And so I want to share with you on this channel how I do it from start to finish, theory and application. So what does that mean for you? Well, that means one tutorial each week from me that takes you behind the scenes of how I'm creating my first feature-length documentary called The Oyster Farmers. So that means tools, techniques, and strategies that cover story and project development, so things like pitch decks and fundraising, grant writing, and how to build trust with your characters before you start filming. Production and story crafting, so things like drafting and actualizing a shooting schedule, natural lighting and composition, gear selection, and also how to crew up for your film, and also lots of information on and off the set about strategies that I used to grow my small creative business as a filmmaker, and structuring our small business in such a way that it's actually sustainable over many, many years so we can continue doing the work that fulfills us and has an impact on the world. There's more demand right now for documentaries than there are documentary filmmakers making films. And therefore, the birth, or I guess rebirth, of this YouTube channel. One of my goals with this channel is to bring you super thick, valuable content that helps you actualize on your own documentary projects. I want this to be a place where, we can all support each other, to share each other's work, to toss around ideas, and ultimately learn from each other. So I think at the end of the day, I really love teaching and learning about documentary filmmaking. I'm my best self when teaching, and I know this for a fact because a couple of years ago, I led a documentary filmmaking workshop in Nairobi, Kenya. There were like 12 or 16 students that we had. They actually produced, shot, and edited 2 short documentaries over the course of 5 days. And I loved that energy, and I've been chasing that experience ever since it happened. And so if we can corral like a fraction of the energy that that project brought to the students, to the other organizers, I'm gonna be so happy with where this goes. So if any of this sounds like it's up your alley, I'd love for you to stick around. Share this channel with your friends and your colleagues. Down in the comment section below, please introduce yourself and tell me what it is that you're working on. I'm really interested to hear what you guys are working on. If you've stuck with me thus far, thank you very much. You can tell I'm a little rusty since my last video 7 years ago. And it's so good to see you guys again, and I'll see you next time.